Welcome to the Occupational Safety Leadership Podcast, episode number 168. And in today's episode, we're going to keep it nice, short, and sweet, talk about eyewashes, and we'll worry about the details in other podcasts about it must do X gallons, and it must do the spray, and it must, all that kind of stuff. Then let's just literally sit down and talk about flushing of the eye washes. I've seen a lot of videos posted online just recently about when people will take eye wash, flush it, of course, and the amount of rust, floaties, other things that come out of this thing. It's really bad. So I want us all, as safety professionals, to go back, take this serious, make sure that we're looking at whatever eye washes we have. We figure out the maintenance for this thing. If you're inheriting a site, many of us are not there when eye washes are set up initially. So we don't know the make and manufacturer and all that. Go back, get that information, figure out if you should do it on a weekly basis, monthly basis, like what really works for you. I know that many manufacturers will say weekly. And the big thing, of course, is to keep down any of the other bacterias and floaties, rust, all that kind of good stuff. Then I'm not going to recommend anything. I want you to look up the manufacturer's thing then. So for me, because I have a lot of eye washes throughout the years. They always put in the cheapest one. They all work great, of course. They all do a great job. All that good stuff then it made it really hard for me to have a nice, consistent um, thing with maintenance. So I just do it on a weekly. And I have seen at times that it looks like there's like a little bit of color in there. There's a little bit of something because these things do have a service life too. And whether that's 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, or it really depends on how well you do a good job. And of course, you as in the company, not you doing the job, is going to help it last. And but the big thing I want to take away from this whole thing is that the reason we have these around is because we want to protect our people. If there's a chance of chemical exposure or something in the eyeball, we want to get help as quick as we possibly can to save that eye. It's just not something that we do only because the law says do it, and we only flush it because the law says we have to flush it, and all that stuff. We're doing it for the people out there. So that's it for today's episode. Nice, short, and sweet. We'll worry about the details of eye washes in the future. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. My name is Dr. David Ayers. Thank you and have a safe day.